Also, please like, subscribe, or comment on the video if it does end up resonating, or if for the support. Okay. So, what does the collective need to know? Can you stop going to Apollo? He loves doing this thing when I close the door, opening and closing it. All right. What does the collective need to know for this week? What do they need to know and for this week in regards to anything? Also, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Let me get one more. You guys are really indecisive in regards to somebody. Like, you might be thinking about, or it could be in the reverse. Somebody is thinking about you guys. And this individual, they have a fear of commitment, but they also have a fear of like delay. Like, they feel like the longer that they're away from you, that is causing more of a delay that they're apart from you. But my thing is, they're not coming forward. The way they're coming forward is not like the way that they should be coming forward, because I feel like if this person does care about you, collective, they will come up to you straight up. Okay? They could be a water sign. Okay? And this person is resisting change. That's the reason why they're at a standstill with themselves. They're really having like a heart-to-heart conversation with themselves and really pondering if making the move to you is what they want. But not only that, I feel like this person definitely knows what they want, but they don't know what kind of reaction that they're going to get from everyone else because they care about what other people think. Okay? This person, I feel like they're trying to get out of that mentality of people really caring what they think, because I feel like after you left them, like, I don't know, it's like their world shifted in some type of way. Maybe they did not care about you the way that they perceived, like, showed it. Okay, this person is dealing with a lot of conflict at this time. All right, we got the Five of Wands. They're definitely in conflict. It could be a fire sign as well. They're dealing with a lot of disagreements, a lot of like, there's a lot of tension and conflict that's dealing externally right now with this person. And really, you might not be able to see it right now. I don't think you see this, collective. You're not seeing this. You're not viewing it, but I bet you can really feel the energy, okay, of what's going on outside of you right now. You're not nowhere near this person, but you can feel the energy. And you can also, if you have high intuition, you definitely know what's going on in the background with this individual. They're fighting with family. They're fighting with friends. They literally have to go through a battle just to get near you. All right? This person, you may have known them for a very long time, because you got the Six of Cups here. It's familiar energy, meaning that, like, this person and you, like, when you guys are together, it's like you guys, you feel at home to each other. And maybe not you right now, collective, because I feel like you really distance yourself from this person due to them giving a fuck about what people thought. But not only that, they didn't really know themselves. 444 on the timer. They didn't really know themselves. But you give them like a lot of memories that is like, feels familiar. Like, they may not have like a parent in their life. They may have grew up with trauma where they don't have, like, they used to have the familiar feeling of having maybe a parent. I see here maybe a mother specifically, or if they haven't had a mother, the relationship with the mom was not all where it was supposed to be so far as the bond. And if they did have one, you really fill in a gap to this person where you feel like home, and it feels like past life. This person is getting a lot of dreams right now in regards to you. They're missing the hell out of you. All right, they're really missing you. All right, so this is the week. I feel like that they might end up coming forward to you, especially if you have them blocked or you block them out of their life. I feel like this might be the week where they end up coming to you. All right. What else does the collective need to know in regards to this person? This person has a lot of regret, and they have so much pent up. They have so much pent up like feelings. And this person did not express their feelings to you, collective, at all. Like at all. Okay? You had no idea how this person felt about you, but they knew how you may have showed them a lot of compassion and empathy and didn't give them a hard time, possibly, where they end up, I don't think they realized what you meant to them until you walked away. This person is really in regret. They're depressed. They're really depressed. This is a person that rejected you, and it could have been around the summertime or the winter time. It could have been when maybe you met them over the summer, okay? Or maybe last year, or maybe the last few, whenever you met this person. It could have been years, you know what I mean? But you decided to cut them off around the winter time. This is the winter rebirth. You were going through something like, I feel like you had many rebirths this year, even if it was this year or maybe the past years where you cut this person off. You went through multiple rebirths where they had to come correct at this point in time to come near you. This person rejected you so many times where if they do end up coming forward, I don't even think you're going to think it's real. Because the way that they have to show up has to be authentic. And I feel like they were not being their authentic self when they first met you. This person wore a mask. Okay, I'm getting here that they wore a mask, and they wore a heavy mask. This person's making a decision to come forward. Sorry, I had to cut that off real quick. They're making a decision. They was at a crossroads before, but now I feel like this person is really making a decision to come forward. It's going to, listen, I feel they're definitely going to come forward because they're fighting with people right now to get to you, collective. They're fighting with people. All right? This person is somebody here that is very egotistical, but I feel like maybe, I don't know, like I'm getting here that if they were still in their ego before, they might still be like that still. But I'm getting here, this person really does care about you, but you're not worried about that because you're focusing on yourself. You got a self-care card at the bottom, and you're changing right now. All right? This person was somebody that was a stalemate, and it was a smoke and mirror situation. What's the advice, Spirit, when it comes to this individual for the collective? This individual, I feel like you used to wait up on, like, if you did used to meet up with them, even if it was a stalemate, they turned you down so many times. So if they come forward, that's what I don't get about people. You can sit there and you can reject somebody a million times because you actually did not get to take the time to really get to know them, or you was just seeing everything from one-sided perspective. Now all of a sudden, I feel like illusions are coming down, collective, where now they're seeing who you really are. And it's sad because they may have had an illusion over their eyes and they didn't see it before. All right, this person is going to try to, they don't even feel motivated to even work. They're not feeling motivated. This person could be a perfectionist. It could be also an earth sign. And right now, it's like they're being misdirected out of what their purpose is. But this is somebody that wanted to throw you off your purpose at one point in time. We have the devil at the bottom. This is somebody that used to sit in their shadow a lot. Okay? They used to sit in their shadow. But I feel like here, they're learning to detach from a mindset that they were programmed in. I feel like this individual had somebody around them that used to speak for them, act like them. Like they had a copycat around them that was copying basically off of you, collective. And this individual was but this individual was a copycat, it was a copycat of some nature. Like this literally, I feel like here, they were around people that was trying to mimic you and copy you because you're spicy. You're somebody here that people want to copy off of. Which I don't mind being, like, for me, personally, go ahead and copy me. There's only one person that's going to be able to do best for me, which is me. Like, but you can teach people certain things, but it's up to them if they want to actually move the way that they're supposed to move. A lot of people try to imitate and copy people, but the thing is, they can't do it properly because they're not you. They have people around you, or around them, that was trying to mimic you and copy you. This person possibly had some type of like fake accounts online that was literally trying to be you, stealing your work off your websites and your apps that you have, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The main three that I see here is those accounts. Or TikTok also. They was sitting there trying to copy you and your work, copy you and your beliefs. They would be in this person that the people that they had around them was acting like a tyrant with fake ass beliefs. Okay, or trying to mimic something that you portray already and walk that life. You've been through everything, all right? And this person had somebody around them that was literally copying off of your style, off of your flavor, but it was more than one person. Feminine and masculine energies. There's only one you. All right, you going to this person is resisting change, or they were resisting change at one point in time with the Six of Swords. They carry a lot of emotional baggage, and they're very, listen, this is someone that carries a lot of baggage, and they want you to carry that baggage as well. It could be an air sign that he was dealing with also, or somebody with air placements. Collective. You're going to have to use your intuition when it comes to this and your higher self, because I feel like here, they manipulated you in the past, and they had people speaking for them. And I feel like, yeah, people can really program people like... Listen, people don't understand. People can really be underneath some type of heavy ass illusions. But the thing is, it comes to a point in time where you gotta like really straight off from that and have your own mindset, have your own way of thinking, your beliefs. Okay? Even question me. Some like that's what people don't understand. You gotta question people around you, even me. Okay? So, all right, we'll leave that at that. Let's get another message. What else for the collective for this week? What they need to know. This is somebody that try to dim your light because they like attention. This person loves attention. It feeds them. All right. We got 333 on the timer. They could have been around energy vampires where they possibly became also an energy vampire. This person wanted to blow out your light, but it's impossible to blow out somebody's light that already knows who they are. We got the altar. Listen, everybody has an altar of some sort. So I don't want nobody coming to my page talking crap saying, oh, well, the altar is witchy, blah, 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 blah. Everybody has an altar, even the ones at the church. Churches have altars because we know we got a lot of religious people here also, and that's no shame. All right? I just have a different view on religion, but we worship the same, like, is similar to the same God. So what I'm saying is, we all have some type of altar or go to an altar, whether it's at a church or so. All right? Whether it has just something dusting in the corner of your room or your TV stand, you still have some type of altar. Your ancestors at this time, I would say, want you to provide some type of food offering for them, especially if you are religious or spiritual. They want you to provide a food altar. I feel like here, maybe you provided one in the past that was maybe like, may have been small, but they did accept it. They want you to do another one, all right? Especially if you cooking this Sunday or doing something, provide them some type of food offering because you're going to be able to, like, your blessings, okay? I see here that you're going to have some blessings coming in. I feel like, collective, you parted from so many people where you're starting to see a lot of your blessings coming in after you parted from certain people. Right now, you're thinking about who's staying and here who's going, but I feel like you've already made a decision and you're basing it off of who has your back and who is loyal. All right? All right, what else? Apollo's pissed off because now he's sitting in the room. I didn't let him go back into my room. Now he's sitting in the kitchen. He looks fed up. He's like sitting there laying down. Okay, Apollo. All right. He's saying hi, guys. Hello, Apollo. Hello. He acts crazy, this cat. He reminds me of the I think Apollo was in Men in Black, I think the movie, right? The orange cat. Orange cats are crazy. We're just drifting off topic here for a minute. All right, and you guys are letting go of toxic people and patterns, all right? You're fully letting go. I feel like, listen, collective, You guys, all of us, we were conflicted at one point in time if we really wanted to stray away from people because we were stuck to the past. And I feel like a lot of us now made a decision to leave things in the past. Like me, I'm very good at letting people go. But I will still ponder. That's a Scorpio though. We'll still maybe ponder on it sometimes, depending on who it is. But a lot of times we just be forgetting people. But you guys are surrendering and letting go at this time of two people, and you guys are going to have a transformation. We got a springtime renewal. You may have been working on something in the springtime, or this is when you got like your awakened. Like, listen, I feel like here I'm talking to many people through the collective that went through so many transformations and death and rebirths. And I feel like here you're going through a whole transformation and you're going to have a big renewal. Whether that's springtime next year or this year, you're going through some type of renewal. All right. What's your motivational message for this week? What's the motivational message? Let's just do another. This tablecloth drives me insane. The cats tore the tablecloth that I had for this table. They tore it up. All right. We got return to the body is your motivational message for this week. When I am caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? My body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. So I feel like over the last few months, collective, that you guys have really worked on, like if you were a hothead, let's say you were a hothead, or maybe somebody here that dealt with a lot of anxiety due to people, how they treated you, you learn to control your emotions. And I'm not saying that you became like emotionless, but you definitely became like somebody here that's able to control their emotions and not let people get the best of you of how they used to in the past. And it's something that people don't understand when they see you, is like they don't understand how you got people looking at you like they don't even understand how you survived half of the stuff that you've been through. But these are the same people that want to be you. Note that. All right. Anyways, so I'm say bye, Apollo. Bye. He's like, let me go so I can go play with my brother. All right. Peace out, guys. And if it does resonate, please like, subscribe, or comment on the video.